in positive, powerful and significant ways. He served as India's ambassador to Denmark, and he has been the press advisor to two prime ministers, Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Devi Gowda. One of the few editors who's had the distinction of serving at the helm of three major national newspapers, the Hindustan Times, the Times of India, and the Indian Express. And today is the editor-in-chief of the Tribune, one of perhaps the only Indian newspaper that is managed independently by a trust. I'm delighted to welcome Mr. H.K. Dua. You have spent a lifetime in journalism and shaped the identities of three major newspapers, at least two of which, and I shan't say which two, are perhaps in the popular perception not quite upholding the standards of pure journalistic aspiration. Can we just start by a sense of what for you is a good newspaper?
Thank you, Rajiv, for saying more than I deserve. I've enjoyed being a journalist, every minute of it. I'm still excited at a new story break. I'm still excited if I can pass on some ideas, yours or somebody responsible who is concerned about the society, to the people, to make them better informed society and able to make his or her own opinion. I don't know how much influence we have exercised on the events, how much influence we have exercised to reform the world. We claim too much of credit. I don't know how much influence written word has in India. I belong to print media. With 1/3 of the population, that means 33 crore of the people, out of 1 billion people, not able to read the newspaper of the day. That was incidentally the population of the country at the time of independence, 33 crore total population, and we are still illiterate at that level. But but still, I thought the press can do better than it has done. In the initial years of independence, it carried on the task of building the nation. They understood the process of nation building. They thought its responsibility is there, which it had inherited, which had been passed on by the freedom struggle. The press, as you know, began the freedom struggle. It fought for freedom. Many editors were jailed. Presses were locked. Even small freedom fighter here has her own paper. But still it carried on. And on the board there was social reform also which they preached during the freedom struggle. It was not just freedom alone, what freedom means. After independence, to cut the story short, they thought building the nation, the institutions. They had the freedom of the press, which was guaranteed by the Constitution, by the founding fathers wisely. They utilized it, but in a constructive channel.
But give us a sense of, say, today, what ought to be, in your view, the aspirations of a good newspaper per se? And then we'll come to sort of some of the issues of whether journalists run newspapers out in the pursuit of these ideals of a good newspaper as opposed to somebody who has a financial interest in making profit.
But yes, it has departed from the task it had assigned to itself.
Well, what is this task that you feel?
The task, I think, is number one, to inform. You can't build a nation on ignorance. It's the duty of a newspaper to inform, give objective, impartial information to the reader, to the audience, to the people. Second, it must debate vital issues. It must provide a forum for all shades of opinion in democracy available, all responsible shades of opinion in a democracy. Pass it on to the people, let the people make their own opinion, give them informed choice based on the information, the news they have read, based on the article, the editorials they have read, which have enlightened them, which have analyzed them. Newspaper is a catalytic agent. It triggers off thinking among the people. Now they should think about their problems.